Hey guys, so this is the assignment that you're going to complete for today's Asynchronous Friday. You'll see based on the title that the focus is vocabulary, and you have this chart here along with some numbers at the bottom. So the directions, what you're basically going to do is you have these 8 words here. Do not immediately define them. The first part you're going to do is this section, the know it, heard it, or don't know it. So you're going to take each word or phrase, so for example, adrenaline junkies, and you will mark whether you know it, heard it, or don't know it. So if you know the definition of adrenaline junkies, then you'll mark an X or some type of indication that you know this word. And then you leave the other two blank. If you've heard this word but you don't really know what it means, then you would mark heard it. And if you just don't know the word, then you just put don't know it. So you're going to proceed to do that for all the words. You will notice that the bottom two are empty, and that is because you are going to add 2 words that you saw in Davidson's article, and you're going to provide the same thing. Now, obviously, for Davidson's article, you hopefully defined it when you annotated it, so you would be able to put don't know it. But this gives me an idea of what your vocabulary was and what you added. So once you've done this section, then you will define that word. Please make sure you add the part of speech of the word. The reason, well, part of speech meaning noun, adjective, adverb, or verb. So you can just kind of put, in parentheses the noun. And even if you can define it on your own, it's best if you look up the definition because then you have a more concise definition instead of something that you kind of, came up with because you know the word. So you're going to do that. Fill out this section and then find the definitions. Then you're going to add 2 words from Davidson's article, World's Most Dangerous Sports, and you will do the same thing. Word, definition, and you can click know it. The last section is you will use the words in a sentence. And this is why it was good to have that part of speech. Because, for example, if you have never heard of unsanctioned, after looking at the definition and knowing the part of speech, you should sort of know how to use it. For example, with autism, if you know autism is a noun, it gives you an idea of how to use it. You don't use autism as a verb. You can't use it as an adjective. It's a noun, like a person, place, thing, animal, or idea. So that's why I want you to have that definition with the part of speech so that then when you use it in a sentence, you have a clear understanding of whether you're using it correctly. And the sentence should reflect your understanding of the word. It should not just be something simple or plain that doesn't really show me that you understand that word. So this is going to help us as we begin to read those articles next week. And this assignment is due by midnight tonight.